Hi boys and girls, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to continue with the revision. This is ZIMSEC November 2024 A-Level Paper 1, question number 13. Show that the equation root of x plus root of x plus 1 plus root of x plus 2 minus 5 is equal to 0 has a root between 1 and 2. So this equation has a root between 1 and 2. Okay, now I'm going to remove this 0 and I'm going to put f of x. So let this be equal to, let f of x be equal to root of x plus root of what? Root of x plus 1 plus the square root of x plus 2 minus what? Minus 5. Okay, so let f of x be equal to this. So you are supposed to calculate f of 1. F of 1 is equal to square root of 1 plus square root of 1 plus 1 plus the square root of 1 plus 2 minus 5. Okay. Now 1 plus 1, what is the answer? This is nothing but 2. 1 plus 2, what is the answer? This is nothing but 3. Okay. Which is equal to, so you are supposed to find the square root of 1 is 1 plus the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus the square root of 3, then minus 5. Okay, what is the answer? This is negative 0.85. You write everything. Negative 8, negative 0.853735, okay, 37356301. Here we are. Now we are supposed to calculate f of 2, okay, which is the square root of, we place a 2 here, plus the square root of 2 plus 1, plus the square root of 2 plus 2 minus 5. Okay, now 2 plus 2, what is the answer? This is 4. 2 plus 1, what is the answer? Is 3. Okay, which is equal to the square root of 2, okay, plus the square root of 3, okay, plus the square root of 4, okay, minus 5. What is the answer? This is 0.14626 what? 64 3699. If you check, this answer is less than 0. If you check, this answer is greater than 0. Okay, this answer is less than 0 and this answer is greater than 0. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? It simply means that there is a root between 1 and what? And 2. Okay, or you can see if you calculate f of 1, the answer is negative, this one. But if you calculate the f of 2, the answer is now positive. Okay, so there is a change of sign. Okay, so since there is a change of sign, okay, it indicates, or it means that there is a root of the equation, there is a root of equation which lies between 1 and 2. Okay, there is a root of equation which lies between 1 and what? And 2. Let's move on to the next equation, B. Using x naught is equal, this is x0 is equal to 1.5 as the initial estimate. Use Newton-Raphson method 3 times to estimate the root of the equation to 2 decimal places. To 2 decimal places. Okay, so what is the formula? The formula is given by x subscript n plus 1 is equal to f of, x subscript n plus 1 is equal to x subscript n, f of x n divided by the first derivative of x, this one, but you substitute for x by x of n. See, f of x is given. F of x is nothing but this. If you check, this is nothing but x to the power half plus x plus 1 to the power what? Half plus x plus 2 to the power what? To the power half minus 5. This is f of x. Now you are supposed to find the derivative of this. This simply means the first derivative of f of x. So you are supposed to differentiate this. How are you going to differentiate this? You drop, okay. What are you supposed to do? You drop the power, then you subtract. Okay, so this is half x to the power half minus 1. So this is minus half plus half x plus 1 to the power minus half plus half x plus 2 to the power minus half. If you differentiate a constant, what is the answer? The answer is 0. So this thing is equal to 1 by 2 root of x. See, a number raised to the negative power, the result is 1 over that number raised to a positive power. X to the power half, it means the square root, plus 1 by 2 the square root of x plus 1 plus 1 by 2, okay, I'm going to write like this, 1 by 2 the square root of x plus what? Plus 2. Okay, now, see, x naught is 1.5. Okay, now, so the first value of this substitution is 0. Okay, the value of m is nothing but 0. So we are going to calculate x1. We are going to calculate x1. So how are we going to calculate x1? We substitute now. If you put this 0 here, it means x subscript 0 plus 1 is 1 is equal to here x0, which is 1.5 minus here you are supposed to find f of it's x0 now, which is 1.5 divided by the first derivative. Here you write like this. Okay, if you solve this thing now, you take 1.5, you put here, then you find the answer for f of 1.5. You write it here. You take this 1.5 and you place here. Okay, then here you put 1.5, 1.5. You find them f to the power the first derivative now. This is the first derivative now. You find the answer, the numerical value of the first derivative of f of x. You find what? Then you say 1.5 minus the answer that you are going to get here. Okay, you write your answer here. Okay, I'm going to check from my notes. What is the answer for this? Okay, so if we solve this, we are going to find out the answer is x of x1 is equal to 1.825981009. Okay, we move on to the next step. See, the next step is this now. Here you have 1. So x of 1 plus 1 is now x of 2 is equal to. Here you write x1 now. Okay, minus f of x1 divided by this of x1. Okay, but x1 is given. This is the x1. You find the value of x1 in the previous step. So you write this here. You write this here. You write this here. Okay, so if you put this here, it means f of 1.82. So you substitute where there is x by 1.825981009 in f of x. And again, in the first derivative of f of x, you substitute where there is x by this. Then you find the answer. If you solve this, you find that the answer is 1.8338585,049. Okay, they said you are supposed to do this 3 times. You are supposed to do this 3 times. This is the first, second time. Now you can find x3. x3 is nothing but x2 minus f of x2 over the first derivative. Then here is x of 2. Okay, if you solve this, you are going to find 1.8386, and this is 0116 7. This is the answer. Okay, right? They say it 3 times. And you are supposed to give your answer to 2 decimal places. If you give your answer to 2 decimal places, what is the answer of the value of x? X is equal to 1.83112. So x is equal to 1.84. This is the final answer to 2 decimal places. Okay? Let's move on to question number 14.